Hi Ignite Youth, and welcome to the Spark, our monthly podcast for Ignite Youth. I'm going to talk to you today about some summer opportunities for you all to help out with, and we are calling this Mission Possible. Not Mission Impossible, but Mission Possible. And what it is we are going to do stay-at-home mission trips. And they're only going to be half-day mission trips. It's not going to cost you anything, which is great because usually it costs a boatload of money and we go someplace for a week. But for our mission trips for this summer, we decided that we're going to do no-cost ones that are local to this area. And they're going to be on Fridays in July. Now, 4th of July, we're going to skip because, that's a holiday. But that weekend after, Friday, July 9th, the 16th, the 23rd, and the 30th, from 8 to 1, we are going to go to different locations and do some day mission trips. We're going to go to Christ Church here, then Ashburn, Alexandria, and Washington, D.C. This is what our schedule is going to look like. And the really beauty of this thing is that if you sign up, when you sign up, you can choose to go on one Friday, or you can choose to go to all 4 Friday mission trips, depending on whatever your family's schedule is. So if your summer schedule is a little bit busy and you can only do one day, then just go and sign up for one. If you could do 2 or 3 or all 4, then sign up for all 4. Whatever works best for your schedule. Here's a typical day. When you come in the morning around 8 o'clock to about 8:10, we're going to greet you. We'll do roll call. We'll kind of wake up. At 8:10 to 8:30, we're going to do a little bit of worship, 2 to 3 songs. 8:30 to 8:45, we'll do some team building things, some games, do a devotional. From 8:45 to 9 o'clock, we're going to go ahead and give you your service assignments. So whatever site we're going to go to, we're going to tell you, the job that we're going to do for that day. From 9 to 9:30, it's going to be travel time. We're all going to hop into the church van. We're going in one vehicle. If there's a large group, we'll take the church shuttle, that big old shuttle, and we'll take the chaperones and the youth to the site. Now, I do want to add that we do need chaperones too. So if you have any parents there that are free for that day, they can come along with you. We really need your help. After we travel there at 9:30 for about 2.5 hours or so, 2 to 2.5 hours, depending on what the work needs to be done, we will do our mission service work at that site. And then from 11:45 to 12:15, we're going to return back for lunch. And at lunch, we're going to do some small groups and do a little bit of Bible study type activities. And then as we get towards the end of the day, from 12:45 to 1 o'clock, it will be kind of just reviewing how the day goes and then it's dismissal. So from 8 to 1, we're done. We're done, and that's it. So it makes for a really cool day because we're going to different places and different sites every time that we do a mission day. Miscellaneous information. Of course, we're going to want you to wear some comfortable clothes. You might want to bring a jacket because if we're going to work in another building, we don't know what the AC is going to be like there. It might be really cold there. You could just put that jacket on. We want you to bring a bag lunch and a water bottle. And then we are going to start and end the day at Christ Church. So you will need a ride to Christ Church, to come to Christ Church, and then a ride home. But we will take you to the site. We're going to travel together in the church van. We're going to do our mission work. I said it's going to be about 2+ hours of work, and we'll have a specific thing to do. We ask that you don't, you put your cell phones away and don't use it during the day. Of course, unless there's an emergency, but just, check with one of the adult chaperones before, you use your phone. We do want you also to stay in our group, to not wander around the hallways. It is a workplace, and some people will be working. There might be other groups doing other mission work. So we'll have to make sure that we stay together as a group. We can't have people wander off by themselves. Then we ask just to kind of be courteous of the other groups. All right, so we're going to talk specifically about the places that we're going to. Our first place is going to be going to Rise Against Hunger, and that's going to be Friday, July the 9th. Rise Against Hunger is a global movement to try to end hunger, and by empowering communities. That means teaching them how to survive on their own, and maybe build their own crops. We want to help to nourish lives. That means that we're trying to get some food out to the ones that need the food, and also to respond to emergencies. So what we're going to do for Rise Against Hunger is we're going to go to their warehouse, and that is in Ashburn, Virginia. And we're going to kind of help to stock all of the food. The food that they do is that they have different ingredients, and so we're going to kind of sort and stock those things and label those things. So nothing really hard for that. Our next mission is going to be on Friday, July 16th. It's going to be at Rising Hope Mission Church, and that's local. That's in Alexandria, Virginia. And they are truly a community that really helps to feed the immediate area over in that Mount Vernon, Alexandria area. They feed Tuesday through Friday for people that need breakfast. They have pastries and coffee. They offer a lunch meal. They have a prayer and worship on those days. And they also serve breakfast on Sundays and a 2-course lunch on their Sunday celebration service. And so these people, a lot of people in that community, this might be their only meal and their only opportunity to get any kind of nourishment and to eat. And what we're going to do, our mission is, we are going to, with the help of Bev Adams, who is one of our church members and our staff members. Bev is so wonderful at this. She does this on a weekly basis where she helps Rising Hope. So we are going to assist Bev, and we will be over at Christ Church that day, and we are going to make 100 bag lunches at Christ Church. If we finish, we may go over there to deliver the lunches to them. If we run out of time, there's a possibility that we might have a speaker come to let us know a little bit about Rising Hope. Our next mission that's possible will be Friday, July 23rd. And you might have heard of this place. It's called Green Tree Christian School. That's our Christ Church preschool through 3rd grade. And they're gearing up for the new school year. And you could see what this says about them, So Green Tree is kind of funny because Heather Green runs the school here at Christ Church, and it's called Green Tree. But anyhow, it's an opportunity for preschool, and it's a hands-on Christian school, which was what was really cool. Was last year we provided school for preschool and K through 3 without any interruptions. We pretty much were in school like the whole time, and that was during a COVID time. So we really have to kind of give kudos and great deal of credit to Pastor John and Heather Green and her vision on how to have a safe environment and still provide education, for our kids that need it. So anyhow, what we'll be doing for them is we're going to help them prepare for the following year. So on that date, let me back this up, July 23rd, we're going to go ahead and do some administrative stuff and kind of sort letters and stuff envelopes and kind of get her all set up so she can go ahead and mail those letters out to all of the parents that will be attending school, not parents, for the kids to be attending school that year. On Friday, July 30th, our last mission is going to be at Central Union Mission. And that is really where they help out the alone, those that are alone and homeless and hungry. And their mission is to help hurting neighbors find hope and new life today. So, Central Union Mission, for our Mission Possible, Central Union Mission, they meet the needs of the Washington, D.C. Homeless and people that are hurting. So they provide safe shelter, they provide hot meals, medical care, job training, and compassionate care to transform lives here in that area, that Washington metropolitan area. This one is, their office space is a little bit tighter, so we won't be able to bring a large group to that area. It's going to be kind of like we're going to have to do a cutoff once we get a certain number of people. So if you are available for the 30th, we really want you to try to sign up early because of that. What are we going to do there? We're going to really kind of help out with shelter upkeep, whatever they need us to do, whether it is gathering food, stocking shelves, doing administrative work, sweeping the floors, all of those things. Whatever they need us to do there, we're there at their service, and that's what we're going to do for that day. We will probably have more about what we're going to do as we get closer to that date. So when you come in that morning and we do our assignments, we'll probably have a little bit more specific roles for each of the individuals in our group. This, on Thursday, depending on when you're watching our podcast, on Thursday, June 17th. So if you're watching this podcast when it's coming out on Thursday, June 9th, or between that time and 17th, we are going to have an interest meeting at 7 o'clock, and it's going to be here in the Ignite Youth Room. And this is going to be for parents and or youth, whoever can make it, and also for those that are going to help chaperone. So it's going to be, it's not mandatory, but what this meeting is for is just kind of get a general interest, an idea of who all can attend any of these mission trips. And also you can, any questions at all. And as far as paperwork, it says here paperwork. But we have a nice, simple way to where you could just click online, and then it has the permission slip and it has you sign up for any of those dates. And the sign up, the link to the sign up will be in Pastor John's newsletter. It will be in the youth newsletter, and we'll be sending some emails out to those youth that have been involved over the past year, that have been doing some of the activities. Because I've got your email addresses. I don't have everyone's email address. And if you're watching this and you have not been getting the newsletter, for parents, send me an email, drop me a line, and I will add you on to our Ignite Youth newsletter. Also, the youth, your parents see the newsletter, but really I want you to see the newsletter as well. So make sure that you drop me a line in the email and let me know, and I will add you on to our email list, which is great because it will keep you updated on everything that's going on for Ignite Youth throughout the entire year. So you want to get that newsletter. You might, when you get the newsletter, you might just want to just scroll through and see what things are interesting to you, but it will really give you a good idea of all the different things that we're doing for the school year, whether it be activities and games and Wednesday nights, the services, youth leadership opportunities, what are the themes for our series of sermons, all kinds of things, mission trips and anything else, and retreats and things that we're going to. So this interest meeting is this Thursday, June 17th, and it is a Q&A for parents and or youth. And again, I want to remind you, this is for you to ask questions, but you don't have to attend this meeting. If you still want to do a youth mission trip, you could still sign on to our link in our newsletters. Okay, here's the link. I'm kind of let this hang for a little bit, and you can stop the video. I'm going to stop my little background music here. So, this is the link. It's https, and that would be a colon, / ccfastva.infellowship, infellowship.com /forms /459475. That's a link, and you can type that in, or you could just get it from the newsletter. And that's our podcast for today. My next sermon is going to actually be on this. I'm going to go ahead and close this. It's going to be on this, and it's going to be, didn't want that to happen. So we're gonna be talking about our church mission, and that's to love God, love others, and live out the gospel life. And loving others is being a service to others. It's just not being like a Christian, acting like a Christian. It's actually extending your heart out to others. And there are a lot of people in need here, and it's local, which is really kind of cool. So we're excited for this opportunity. I'm really excited for those that I haven't seen yet. I would really love to work with you this summer. Also, we're going to have other opportunities to meet. And I think what we want to do really is to just hang out here now that things are opening up. So this summer, we're going to have some opportunities just to hang out, do some games, maybe do a little bit of devotional, or just sit around and just chat, get some ideas for what you guys want us to do for this summer and for this coming year. Because this program is for you all, and you're at the age now where you're just not coming here just to kill time. We really want to dig deep into what's going on in your heads. Is there anything that we can help you with, or that we can talk about, or that we can share with each other so that we can kind of support each other while you're going through high school? That's what we're here for you. And with that, I'm just going to kind of end it up with just to kind of go over our mission, and that is to love God, love others, and to live out the gospel life. All right, we'll catch y'all later. Peace, and we love you guys, and we hope to see you soon. Thanks so much.